All right, so you're here because you've heard the name LPT Realty. All right, and you're probably wondering, like a lot of people, is this just another real estate brokerage with like some kind of fancy pitch? Is it legit? Is it sustainable? Is it right for me? Now, whether you're an agent in California, Texas, Florida, Nevada, or anywhere across the US and the 4 provinces in Canada, this video is for you. I'm gonna break down real quickly what most agents assume about LPT Realty and how the reality might actually surprise you. I'm Isacc Guzman, and I'm with Space Real Estate Team and coaching platform at LPT Realty, and I've been helping agents scale production, build revenue share, and grow ownership in their businesses, all without giving up their freedom, their brand, or their identity. And yes, I made the switch to LPT, but not because of the hype, all right? Because of the data, the infrastructure, and what I saw behind the curtain. All right, so let's talk about what most agents get wrong. First, we're gonna break down some assumptions. All right, assumption number 1, LPT is just another 100% model with no support. All right, here's the thing, LPT does offer the high split, low fee model. All right, $500 per transaction, capped at $5,000 for the year, but it's not a discount brokerage. It's backed by Listing Power Tools, a marketing system that gives agents print-ready, personalized listing packages with 0 monthly fees. It includes training, mentorship, onboarding, tech support, and agent-focused coaching built for scale. All right, so yeah, it's lean, but it's not empty. All right, those are 2 very different things. Just because there's no sign-up fee, no monthly fee, and you have flat fee up to a small cap doesn't mean they can't deliver value and service, all right, especially as a marketing-first company. You gotta think about it. They make margin on the marketing for sure if you order additional marketing packs that you do pay for, because every time we take a listing, remember that we get a free listing power pack, 188 pieces of printed marketing material for that listing specifically. Every time we take a listing, all we do is pay shipping. But there are other packs that we do pay for, and so there's margin there. And so a lot of people are like, how do you guys make money? Well, just like any marketing company would, on the margin. All right, now again, the reason why I call it a marketing company is because why call it anything other than what it's not? It is a marketing first company, marketing assets, marketing focus, marketing build out on the back end technology. All right, every brokerage is gonna plant their flag somewhere. Some planted in revenue share, some planted in brick and mortar, some planted in back end technology that's really good. And I don't know which one's right for you or which one's right for everybody. What I do know is marketing is the most impactful thing. Most of us, when we got into real estate, we realized, oh my God, I'm not just a real estate agent. I actually have to be a marketer first before I can even work with people, right? Because it's great to know contracts, it's great to understand the process, but if you don't have clients, none of that really matters. All right, so let's jump into assumption number 2. All right, it's an MLM, it's a pyramid scheme, whatever you want to call it. Now, there is a revenue share model, okay, just like EXP or Real, but it's not required. Many of the highest producers here don't recruit at all. Okay, they stay focused on the business builder track. They pay their flat fees and just sell homes. Go figure, right? Sounds novel. You can build your business your way. You're not required to pitch or build downlines unless you want to, all right? So that's what's beautiful too, is also if you don't want to participate in that, you don't pay into that system. You just take that $5,000 flat fee. Whereas as a solo agent in one of these other brokerages that have revenue sharing or cloud-based that I just mentioned, dude, if you're a solo agent, you got one choice, and that's the max. And why? So that they could build revenue, sure, but also build revenue share. What if you don't care about that? Anyways, here you have a choice. All right, third assumption. The brand isn't really recognized like the big legacy brokerages. That's true, and it's changing fast though. LPT has grown into one of the top 10 brokerages in the US by transaction count in under 4 years. Okay, give it time. Under 4 years, number 10 in transactions. That's crazy. It hasn't even been 4 years. The platform is scaling nationally and across Canada. And agents are backed by full color signage, branded print campaigns, digital templates, and local presence. You don't need to be a 100-year-old brand. You don't need a 100-year-old logo. You need results and consumer confidence. LPT is building both, hands down. Undeniable. A lot of people at the beginning were like, oh, it's just a bunch of people that don't want to pay a cap. It's a bunch of low producing agents. Numbers don't lie. Do your own research. After this video, go right after this. Go to ChatGPT, go to any AI that you're using, go, does LPT look like it's just a bunch of low producing agents, or are they attracting people that actually sell and helping the agents sell more? See what it says, because I guarantee you if it's looking at the raw data it's going to come back with they're crushing it. All right, it's not just low producers. All right, let's jump into the fourth assumption that you hear a lot. Cloud-based means no real support or culture. We've all heard this one. I mean, it's an old one. Let's be real. The other brokerage has already proved that that's not true, but culture doesn't come from desks, all right? It comes from collaborations. At Space Real Estate, for example, we are running a coaching platform nationally. We have those pods, so to speak, with their coaches, and we're doing lead conversion coaching, team growth systems, all within LPT's model. And even then, LPT has its own groups, right? Like I'm part of the collective and real estate CEOs, where we share openly, nationally, how we're building and working with our businesses. And you know what? I've met some of my best friends now at LPT. Like a good example, I was at Zillow Unlocked, and guess what? We went out to Golden Knights games together. We had these big events where we were just hanging out together, all as part of a brokerage, sharing, masterminding, working together on this in a massive way. I've seen firsthand how this company is really doubling down on support. From agent onboarding to leadership accessibility. I mean, the ticketing system they've built is amazing because they have a bunch of people working towards solving issues, not just the one individual who's responsible. So if I message accounting or something like that, it's not just the person in accounting that I message that's aware of my issue. It's all the support team trying to clear their tickets and get resolution to those things. All right. Remote doesn't mean disconnected. Assumption number 5, coming in for landing here, the model locks you in. This isn't true. You have two model paths, business builder, which is that flat fee per transaction, and revenue share model, which has a cap plus revenue share. Now, here's a bonus assumption that you hear. It sounds too new to be stable. Hey, I actually get that. That made a lot of sense. Like when I joined, right now it's probably around just over 20,000 agents or so. I joined, there was about 6. So I totally get it. All right, this is the one that I kind of feel like I get it logically, because here's the reality. The industry's been burned before. But here's what's real. LPT has grown to a size in less than 4 years that owned other companies like Real and Compass and even EXP, where when they were first valued at $1 billion, and LPT already profitable. And that matters, especially as talks of going public become more and more real. If you want to learn more about that opportunity, I have other videos where I break down what's going on with pre-IPO and everything that they're doing. I mean, we're talking about, we already got the NASDAQ ticker secured. They were literally just this last week. I'm shooting this in November of 2025. They were just this last week at the New York Stock Exchange, visiting all the big brokers, kind of doing that roadshow kickoff with the top executives, as well as top team leaders from all across the country. Now, if you're thinking long-term, right, ownership, equity, legacy, timing matters. And right now, we're early. If you're searching for LPT Realty reviews, best real estate brokerage to join in 2025, or agent-friendly real estate companies in Florida, Texas, California, Nevada, this is what you need to know. All right. LPT Realty is building the platform, not just the pitch. You don't have to recruit. You don't have to overpay for branding. You don't have to choose between freedom and support. You get to run your business the way you want to, like a real business, all right, with tools, training, and leverage built in. And if you're serious about growth, like our team, Space Real Estate, right, our coaching platform really was what it is helping agents plug into systems that actually scale. Lead conversion strategies, repeat and referral systems, team playbooks, and mentorship from top producers across the company. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, here's what you got to do. You got to click the link in the description below to book a one-on-one strategy call with me. You might be somebody who's a great fit to join our team, our coaching platform, right? That would be great. You might also just be looking at it for yourself as an individual solo agent, maybe merging your independent brokerage in, or you run a team and you go, I think LPT is the model I want to build on. Either way, you're going to book with me, and I'll show you the real numbers. All right. I'll show you how the model works for you and for your agents, and how we're helping agents win. Now, if you're watching this on social media, what you got to do is comment or DM me, and I'll get back to you and we can book a time. No pressure, just facts. All right. I'm Isacc Guzman. And if you're ready for a brokerage that actually feels modern, profitable, and agent first, LPT is worth a real look. Don't just listen to the noise. Don't be that person. Don't be the person who says, oh, well, my friend said, right? How many of your clients drive you nuts because their father-in-law, their mother-in-law, their coworker said? And they're like, well, they're not you. Look into it for yourself. Oh, they said it's too expensive. They said the rates are too high. Well, let's figure out what's true for you. Don't be that person. Don't be that business owner. Look at the facts. Then let's talk about your future.